Hi, I am Chinmay Pandit. I am Indian Police Service Officer of 2013 batch, serving as Assistant Superintendent of Police. I am going to tell you about the IPS training in brief. So let's start. The total duration of the course is of 2 years. After the selection in the UPSC Civil Services examination, the IPS trainee undergoes a foundation course at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie. It is a 3-month course and it's combined for IAS, IPS and IFS. The IPS trainee then moves to Hyderabad for their phase 1 or basic course at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy, Hyderabad. This is a 1-year course which turns a civil services successful candidate into a professional police officer. It has 3 components: compulsory indoor subjects, compulsory outdoor subjects and qualifying subjects. Compulsory indoor subjects. These includes the study of law. As a part of law enforcement agency, an IPS officer should be proficient in laws. So the curriculum involves study of Criminal Procedure Code 1973, Indian Penal Code 1860, Indian Evidence Act 1872 and some relevant special laws. Next is investigation. Investigation is the bread and butter of a police officer. Study of this subject involves everything related to investigation of various kinds of offences. As we all know, the nature of crimes is changing day by day. The subject of information and communication technology deals with the investigation of cybercrimes. With the help of forensic science and forensic medicine, it is possible to collect evidence and relate it to the criminal in a scientific and foolproof manner. So these subjects form a part of the training. Next is maintenance of public peace and order. With crime investigation, maintaining law and order is another important function of a police officer. This subject deals with how to handle large crowds, use of various mob control techniques through theory, demonstrations and drills. Other important indoor subjects include crime prevention and criminology, internal security, police leadership and management, ethics and human rights, police in modern India. Now let's proceed to the compulsory outdoor subjects. An IPS officer should not only be mentally fit, but also physically fit. So rigorous physical fitness training is imparted during the training. Don't worry, this training is a gradual process. A normal day at NPA starts at 6 am in the morning with 2 hours of rigorous outdoor training, which includes daily physical training parades, that is PT parades, yoga classes, running, athletics, gymnasium, etc. There are regular cross-country runs. These starts from 5 kilometers and the last qualifying cross-country is of 16 kilometers. That has to be covered in a stipulated time. A police force is known for its discipline and coordination. What better way to instill these qualities in young officers than to have regular drill classes and parades? At the end of the course, there is a passing out parade. The overall best officer training gets a chance to command that parade, which is considered to be very prestigious. For maintaining law and order and preventing crimes, an IPS officer must be well versed in firing, handling, assembling and disassembling of various firearms. During the course of training, the IPS trainee gets to fire revolver, 9mm pistol, Glock pistol, MP5, carbine, 303 rifle, SLR, INSAS, AK-47, light machine gun, and is exposed to other state-of-art weapons. Also, the final evaluation includes proficiency in these skills. Assault training. In order to prepare an IPS officer to work in difficult environments like insurgency affected areas, left-wing extremism affected areas, where the terrain is very difficult to negotiate, assault training is imparted to them. This includes crossing of series of obstacles with a weapon and full load. Next is swimming. This is a basic skill. Everyone should know how to swim. So regular swimming classes are a part of the course. Next is horse riding. There is an old saying that if you can control a horse, you can control a district. However, I am yet to experience the truth of it. But I can guarantee that it is a very exciting and fun experience. Of course, not if you fall from a horse. Even though you have weapons, you may not be able to use it all the time. It is better to be equipped with some unarmed combat skills. Not of the level of the Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, but be able to defend yourself with bare hands when attacked. Next is the subject of fieldcraft and tactics. This involves map reading, navigation with or without GPS, handling and basic knowledge of explosives, planning and execution of jungle and urban operations. Then there are route marches where you have to walk tactically with weapons and full load. It starts from 7 kilometers and the last qualifying is 41 kilometers within stipulated time. During the course of the training, IPS officer trainees are attached to various security agencies of the government to have basic knowledge about their working. These includes attachment with the various central armed police forces like ITBP, BSF, CRPF, attachment with the army, attachment with the Greyhounds, the anti-left-wing extremism force of Andhra Pradesh Police, attachment with the Intelligence Bureau, RAW, the Central Bureau of Investigation. To widen the perspective of the trainees, they are exposed to the working of Parliament. Then there is a 2 weeks long Bharat Darshan, where the trainee visits various parts of the country and tries to understand the country in a better way. Finally, there is a foreign attachment, where the trainees are sent to a foreign country to understand the working and get acquainted to the world-class standards of policing. After passing out from the academy, the trainees are sent to their respective cadres for a 6-month-long district practical training, where they are attached to a district and are supposed to learn about various facets of district policing. This includes a 3 months independent charge as a station house officer, that is SHO of a police station. During this period, they are also supposed to investigate 6 serious offences. After completion of this, the trainee comes back again to the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy for a phase 2 of the training. This is a time where the trainees from all over the country come together again and share their experiences and best practices and part for their independent careers as assistant superintendents of police. So friends, this was all about the training of IPS officers.